What does this person look like that is coming back to?
Not you.
Because I can assure you that's me. And what are you arresting me on?
Identity theft.
How is it identity theft if you're telling me it's not me?
Because you're using someone else's ID or a fake ID.
I'm offering you an opportunity to tell me now the truth. Just tell me the truth. Is that you?
No.
Right.
Hey, it's Palin. Hey, that I ran, does it have any, like height, weight, any of that stuff? That's a picture they emailed back.
It's the same. The heck?
What's up?
And it's the same.
Same name, but
they confirmed the.
So that's what they said description-wise. So I haven't talked to him yet, but.
I mean, is it just maybe the wrong one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's fake.
Hey, sir. How you doing? So this is not coming back to a picture of you, the ID. What do you mean?
You're not 6'2". You ain't got blue eyes. Is what the ID is coming back to.
Why do you say 6'2"?
What?
What does it say 6'2" with blue eyes?
It says you're 6'2", 6'2" with blue eyes, which does not match you.
Correct.
So do you have another ID or what's your name?
No, that's the ID that
Nope.
they gave me at the DMV.
Okay.
Because I'm waiting on my paper copy, or the mail copy to come. That's the paper copy they gave me.
Okay.
Here you go ahead. Ask them like to validate it for me.
Hey, Sarge, are you busy?
Real quick to be mailed in.
Are you able to come to Alamo?
That's fine.
We're doing an ID verification and it's not totally matching up. Yeah, first floor. Appreciate it. I know it's on there, but what's your name
Yeah.
and what's your date of birth?
Excuse me.
What year?
1974.
You're good. Have you ever had an ID out of another state?
No.
Only.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm so confused. I'm like,
It's all good.
I've been waiting for them to mail it to me. So
Yeah.
it's like,
You said you're waiting on your real one?
yeah.
It says this was issued in.
No, wait on my official.
Okay.
Because I'm here. I live here.
Okay.
Am I under arrest? Can I just walk around?
No, you're being detained right now. Not under arrest, but you're being detained.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got any other documents with you that I can verify? No. Okay. He provided me name and date of birth, which matches. Date of birth was off by a year. When I tried to run that name, nothing came back. He said there's a different guy named that had all the warrants.
So to me, at the moment, it looks like a TCA violation.
Okay.
Identity. Who's in charge?
I got here first, but
Who's calling it?
12 got called to it.
Go ahead and hang on. This your phone?
Yeah.
You understand everything that he's explained to me?
A little bit. It's just coming back to a
So
different.
he's ran this number.
Correct.
It comes back to the same name.
Correct.
And when they run that name, it comes back to a different photo.
Correct.
Or that photo belongs to his driver's license.
Correct.
Theoretically, this guy is committing identity theft, right? So the only other thing we can do is contact CID and see if they want to run it in any other way. But it appears like we have enough PC at the moment. So I would just ask him additional questions to figure out if we can identify who he actually is.
So do you know your social? You know your social security number?
I do, but I'm not going to give that out. I don't feel.
You're not going to give it out?
No, I don't feel comfortable giving that out.
Well, we're trying to ID you.
I know.
And this isn't coming back to you.
It is. It's coming back to me.
It's not coming back to you.
I swear to you, it's coming back to me, sir.
It's not coming back to you on our end. So
I
if you want us to help identify who you are,
that is me. I'm not going to give out my social. I don't. I don't feel comfortable.
Okay, well, right now where we're sitting at, this is a fake. You're committing identity theft. Because this is not. It's coming back to a different person.
How? How is that coming back to a different person? What does this person look like that it's coming back to?
It's not you.
Because I can assure you that's me.
It's not.
It's. I'm waiting for it to be mailed.
It's
Like
not
I
you.
said.
Well, sir, I'm not going to argue. Like, either try to ID, like, either give out your social so we can help you out, or we're going to have to arrest you for identity theft.
I just don't feel comfortable giving it back.
And so, is there any other way we can identify you? Because this is not you.
You can call my mom.
How is that going to help? I mean,
She can verify. Like I don't know.
I mean that's all we got. It's going back to a white male that's not you. It's different height, and it's not coming back to you. The
Right,
ID.
and mistaken identities all the time. Right? So
yeah. So if you want to help,
right, but why
Identify
am I
you are.
being pressured? Like you said it's not me. Okay, who does this say it is? I would like to know. I would like to see a picture. You're saying a white male. Okay. Well,
I mean,
I would definitely like to see who this is. Who this white person is.
I don't have to show you that. Why would I'm not going to show you that. Because I mean, it's not coming back to you. If you want to identify yourself by social, you can. If not, I will arrest you. Okay.
We'll give you a social.
Okay.
And what are you arresting me on?
Identity theft.
How is it identity theft if you're telling me it's not me?
Because you're using someone else's ID or a fake ID.
That's
What's your social? Okay. Social's coming back to not to this person's social.
All right, and what is the social come back to?
He said you can't run it solely on social or something. He told me that.
You can only do it.
But he was saying it's not matching up to this ID.
What state were you born out of? What social would that come back to in a driver's license?
that should be mine.
Well, I know it's your social. Well, what you're telling me is your social. What state would that driver's license be associated with a social? For instance, if you had a driver's license out of North Carolina, your social would be associated with it. When you got a driver's license, other than the driver's license you're presenting, where would that social be attached to?
It would be.
Okay. Is there a number from on your driver's license that you recall? Do you recall your driver's license number?
No, sir. Not off the top of my head.
Okay. And why do you think it comes back from? Did you have a driver's license?
No, I was born in right. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right
And then,
the border.
what was your first driver's license?
What was it?
Yeah. What state?
Was
When did you move to?
when I was 14.
14.
My parents did.
All right. Do you still live there?
No, I live here.
Okay. All right. Do you have a driver's license?
No, sir.
How long have you been living in?
3 months.
Okay. Just be aware that moving to you're required to obtain a driver's license within 30 days.
Right. They said 90 days.
Okay. And who did you talk to about your driver's licenance?
When I called the DMV that year, they said I need to do it immediately. But, as I don't have it, I need to I have to look for a reprint because I only have my social or my birth certificate. So they said they need 2 forms of identification. So to contact and have them send me a driver's license, a reprint, and then present if I can get a social security card, then get a social security card and bring that in with me as well as my 2 forms of identification. And I'm still waiting on the social security card to come back.
All right. So, a couple things. Your driver's license looks fake to me. I've been doing this for over a decade. All right. It doesn't look correct. 2, there's some information on there that's not lining up with our system. So what I want to do is offer you the opportunity to tell us, if anything, that's wrong with the ID. Can you tell me anything that's wrong with the ID?
What do you mean?
Is there a date of birth, a social, or anything that you've presented to these officers that's incorrect?
Maybe social? Is that
The social is incorrect?
is that what you're, yeah, is that what you're
Okay.
saying?
Why would that be incorrect?
I don't know. I don't know what he wrote down.
Well, he wrote down what you told him,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So what we need to do is get accurate information from you. All right?
So, what's your address that you from whenever your last address before you moved here?
Oh my God. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm so like flustered.
That's okay. Just take a breath. Calm down, man. We're not going to go 100 miles an hour. We want to figure out what's going. We want to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
But if you can just take a second and think of the address that you last lived at, and
Okay.
can you answer that?
Yeah. Can me and you talk over here?
Well, no. Let's stay.
Like he's talking to me, and I'm trying to talk to you, and everything was good, and I was like, I'm being blindsided.
Yeah.
So,
What we can do is, instead of standing in their doorway, we can stand over here near this white wall, past that door. That way we can be out of everybody's way. You'll feel less anxious. But what do you want to tell me?
yeah, I mean that would be the only thing would be like the social. Is that what you're asking? Like what?
My concern is that you're providing a wrong identity, and I'm trying to provide you the opportunity to just come clean if you're doing that.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not me.
No. You know who you are.
Right.
You know who that license is.
Right.
And I'm asking you, if you're telling me that's you and it's not, I'm offering you an opportunity to tell me now the truth. Just tell me the truth. Is that you?
No.
Right.
On the 19th of December 2025, Tennessee airport officers responded to an Alamo rental car counter. The complaint was a suspected fraudulent driver's license, but the deeper story lies in whose identity was borrowed. The document did not belong to a random stranger. It belonged to an individual with active, outstanding warrants. Had the counterfeit gone undetected, the subject would have been booked under a fugitive's name, corrupting an active criminal record.
Can you tell me who you are, your actual real information? What I want you to do is continue cooperating with us. We're going to be nice to you. We're going to be respectful. We're not going to do anything outside of what we're allowed to do by law. All right? We're not going to violate your rights. We're not going to use excessive force. We're just here to figure things out. Can you just provide him your correct information?
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate it.
What is it? What do you have for the social?
What's your name? All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Would you mind if I take a picture of you? It's going to be easier for us to locate that driver's license. What made you want to use someone else's driver's license?
My driver's license was stolen.
Stolen?
So I went to a friend because I needed identification in order to get my social so I can get a driver's license. So
Do you know how dangerous that is? Like, I know you say it's a friend. I'm assuming it's a friend that has no, like, legitimate intention to do you good because he gave you information to someone that doesn't have, that may have warrants. So whenever you give someone else's information, you don't know what's going on in that other person's life. And you could end up going to jail over something that is, you could have solved this problem many different other ways, right?
because I was trying to go back, and that's why I was like, I just leave it in the car for a few days to go to my mom's house. This is being mailed to. So,
I'm just letting you know that's why we're all here, is because the information we ran came back with warrants, right? So that's why we're concerned, hey, this person with warrants doesn't match you.
right.
So now we need to figure out, are we going to arrest the guy saying he's this person when he's not, right? So,
And I don't have any warrants. I don't.
Right.
I just took a gamble. It was
right.
the only thing that I had.
That's all right, brother.
The confession is on record, but the legal questions raised in this 15-minute encounter reach far beyond one apology. The Fourth Amendment analysis begins with Terry v. Ohio, decided in 1968. Terry permits temporary investigative detention when officers possess reasonable suspicion of criminal activity. A sworn report from the rental agent combined with a database mismatch clears that threshold comfortably. Officers here articulated the doctrine correctly on camera, stating the subject was being detained, not under arrest. That precise language protects both the ongoing investigation and any subsequent prosecution. Once the return photograph identified a physically different person, reasonable suspicion ripened into probable cause. Under Devenpeck v. Alford, decided in 2004, probable cause need not match the ultimate charging offense. On identification, Hiibel v. 6th Judicial District of Nevada governs. States may compel a detainee to identify themselves during a lawful Terry stop. However, no jurisdiction requires disclosure of a social security number. Refusing to provide one is not by itself a criminal act, but refusal to verify identity combined with a facially fraudulent document is independent evidence of identity crimes. The most significant legal concern involves Miranda v. Arizona, decided in 1966. Miranda warnings are required only for custodial interrogation, not for routine Terry stop questioning. Under Berkemer v. McCarty, brief, roadside or field questioning is generally treated as non-custodial. Whether extended hallway questioning crosses into custody is analyzed under House v. Fields, decided in 2012. Relevant factors include duration, location, physical restraints, and whether a reasonable person would feel free to leave. Here the questioning extended over 10 minutes, and the subject was explicitly told he was not free to leave. No Miranda warning is audible on the recording before the confession was obtained. A defense motion to suppress that confession would have been non-frivolous under these facts. However, under Devenpeck, the independent physical evidence supported probable cause without any statement. Turning to the Tennessee Code, the primary offense is identity theft, under Section 39-14-150. That statute criminalizes knowingly possessing another person's identifying information with intent to commit an unlawful act. Section 39-14-115 defines criminal simulation, making an object appearing to have authority it does not have. A counterfeit driver's license fits squarely within this statute as a Class E felony. Forgery under Section 39-14-114 covers the underlying document creation itself. On voluntariness, the framing, "help us or we arrest you," approaches a promise of leniency. Under Colorado v. Connolly, decided in 1986, the totality of circumstances governs that analysis. Here the framing does not rise to the level of legally coercive conduct. The methamphetamine was recovered through search incident to lawful arrest under United States v. Robinson, 1973. Consent which was verbally granted on camera would have independently supported that same search.
What made you from... Like, there has to be something else going on in your life that is preventing you from getting an actual license. And
I don't have two forms of identification.
Right.
I really don't have my social security card. I don't have a birth certificate or anything. My mom has.
Right. And you can't get it from your mom?
She would mail it, but she doesn't want to put it in the mail.
That's smart. Yeah, I wouldn't want to put it in the mail either.
And if I don't have the social security card, so I have to go apply for that. They need two forms of identification.
Right.
I don't have anything because everything's stolen.
So you have positive identity. Did you drive here?
No, sir.
How'd you get here?
Uber.
Uber. All right. Do you happen to have that information, like who the driver was, the type of vehicle, anything like that?
No, because it was somebody provided it for me.
Okay. What were you going to do with the rental vehicle?
I was going to go home to get my birth certificate from my mom and see if my ID was mailed to hers, because it was supposed to be mailed to her address.
And we're talking about the actual what state ID? All right.
So you were the one that caught this guy's ID?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you just explain to me what happened?
I say it was normal.
Okay.
I didn't think anything was up until I was trying to scan the license and it wouldn't scan.
Okay.
Then I put it under the hollow thing and nothing popped up. And I was like, well, maybe take a closer look at it. And then I saw it was kind of grainy, like the picture, and then it didn't look like it was issued by a DMV.
Okay.
So,
all right.
If you want to come over here, we'll see if we can sit in this vehicle first. Hold on. I'm just trying to make sure there is no weapon.
No, sir.
If you don't mind, just put your stuff up here. Would you mind if I search to make sure there's no weapons or anything like that? I appreciate it. All right. If you just want to have a seat in there, we're still figuring things out, but I don't want you to be cold, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
There we go. So before we go to the station and everything, we're gonna place you under arrest, okay? Beneath them, you step out of the car for me.
The subject is now in custody. The body cam ends. What remains is the accountability review grading the conduct of everyone in this encounter. The officers earn an A- for model Terry articulation and disciplined verbal de-escalation. The plus is withheld for a Miranda hygiene gap that could have compromised a case with weaker independent evidence. The rental agent earns an A for using the scanner, verifying visually, and contacting police rather than confronting the subject. The subject earns a D+. His voluntary confession likely secured the favorable misdemeanor plea outcome. Several practical lessons emerge from this encounter. For officers, once field questioning extends beyond a brief Terry stop, err on the side of a Miranda warning. For citizens, refusing to disclose a social security number is a lawful choice. But that refusal does not cure a fraudulent document already in the officer's hand. And most importantly, accepting another person's identification is never a shortcut worth taking. You inherit every legal problem attached to that identity, including outstanding warrants you did not know existed. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.